Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and right now just me and the critters, but I expect Brad will probably call anytime because he'll be getting off work. First and foremost, I want to say a very, very happy birthday to my wonderful husband. It's his birthday today, and yes, he had to work, but we're going to make the most of it when he gets off work. He doesn't want to go anywhere. He's not the type that likes to be out socializing on his birthday at all, and he's always been that way. So, we'll just do what he wants. He wants to grill out a couple of hamburgers out on the grill. We do have some frozen French fries I'll throw in the toaster oven in. I'm gonna make him a cheesecake mix, and put that in the fridge, and we'll call it good. Um, it is August 12th, 2017. It is Saturday evening. It's 4:58 p.m. Let me pull up the weather. It's hotter than, I was going to say it's hotter than a witch's tit, but I don't know how hot a witch's tit might get. So, you know, it's warm. It is. Well, according to me, it feels very warm. And, you know, it's 89 degrees. The high was supposed to be 87, the low 77, real feel of 100. We got quite a bit of rain this morning, and which was, nice. Um, let's go back to yesterday. Yesterday, we did our normal outside and stuff. I'm kind of looking at my notes because sometimes I can't quite remember what we did. Yeah, we, um, you know, spent some time outside, and when we got that CT scan rescheduled. I did a little bit of loom knitting. I still haven't finished that one hat. I got to pick up on that. So you guys remind me because, I've been messing around with the 5D a little bit too much, but I got to finish this hat and get another one done. And I did all our pills. I do all our pills now on Friday night. That's my Friday night thrill. Woo! And I've been getting to sleep earlier, and that's been nice. I just been getting real tired. That's why I'm not getting as many hats done because I've been sleeping at night and stuff. So, I think maybe the thyroid medicine, maybe I've been taking it long enough that it's starting to work better, and help with that. So, we'll see. Um, I had some trouble with my phone yesterday, and after I was on the phone with Linda, and my phone kept blipping in and out, and it kept telling me I need to do updates. I thought I had done the update, so I had to, you know, quit in the phone call, do all the update, then shut the phone down, bring it back up, clear all my cache, and delete cookies and all of that. Finally got it going. Um, I know she understood. I talked to her a little bit last night, just real short, and then of course I talked to her today for a bit. Uh, Today started out with a bang. Not what Brad wanted for his birthday, right? Okay. Right away, I gotta get something to do. Right away, Brad was taking the dogs out. It was like 8 in the morning, and I wasn't up yet. I was just kind of drifting in and out, and he thought he had Nixie on her leash, and she jumped up on him. She's excited, knocked him into the door. The door opened, and he started falling out the door, caught himself, but in the midst of that, she got out, and then the chase was on. And I heard him fall into the door, and then I heard him say something. It wasn't to me, but just something, and I automatically knew, and I, was just starting to drift off, and I'm like, what's wrong? And then, of course, he was gone and everything, and I got dressed real quick and grabbed a bag of treats, went out there. I sat there because I'm not quite awake, and I'm shaking the treats and I'm calling her. Well, 'cause I thought maybe she wasn't too far away, and sometimes she'll come like that, and she didn't. And I sat there for a couple minutes, and I thought, oh crap, this isn't getting anywhere. And I knew that Brad didn't have a cell phone because his cell phone was on the steps, and I had gathered that up. I grabbed my car keys and got in the Jeep. And I have to say, one of the things is I noticed I fit in the Jeep easier because I normally don't drive, and I fit in behind that steering wheel, you know, easier. So I was thrilled. But anyway, I got in the Jeep, went around, see where Brad was walking. He was very happy to see me, because it's a long distance. That dog must have gone 3-4 loops around this RV uh, park, and then uh, one point in time she got out by the highway. I was so afraid she was going to cross that highway, and luckily she didn't. You know, I Brad jumped in the Jeep and we chased her down, and she came back into the RV park, and then she went where the RV park ends. There's all the shoreline, of course, because we're on a bay, but the fence ends when there's private houses, and she got through there. Brad was chasing her through there, and so I couldn't see them anymore, and I didn't see where she was turning around. I did a couple more loops around the RV park just to make sure, and then I was talking to a neighbor of ours. He wanted to know if we got our dog and stuff, and actually the first time I ever talked to him, and seemed real nice. He told me to go on a certain road right behind the RV park. He said when his dogs get out, they do the same thing, and then when they find a clearing, they're along that road. So I did that. And of course, you're going to meet your neighbors when here I am, not wearing a bra. My hair isn't combed or anything, but I did that, and I drove all the way, long way down. Didn't see her. And I got lucky. I was able to go 20 miles an hour, both going and coming back with nobody behind me or anything, you know. So I came back, and by that time Brad was back. But see, we didn't have our cell phones with us, but he got her, thank goodness. He said she was a tuckered out pup, and she was, and he had grabbed some treats out of that bag, and finally she came, and she's very tired right now, huh, Nixie? She's not doing it because she hates living here. She's not doing it because she hates living here and she's trying to run away. Because is that what the case in point? She'd be gone. She's doing it's a game. It's a game. She hasn't gotten out in about a year, so I guess we were due. So yeah, she's always done this. She did this with her previous owner. Previous owner said, "Oh, I won't even chase her, and she'll come back eventually." Well, okay, I was starting to think that when she was just in the RV park, but then I'm like, and she got, she is microchipped, and she does have, all of her tags and everything, and a collar. She's not wearing a tag, but a collar has, our phone numbers and her name and everything. But what if she got out on the highway? You know, so yeah, and I don't want to lose her, right, baby? You don't want to lose you. Are you tired today? There was a lot of running you did, huh? Huh? So that started out. Joe Braddock said that's a heck of a way to start out your birthday. But no, he was about half hour late getting to work because I know with Brad, and sometimes he doesn't catch it, that if he's starting to act a little squirrely, like confused and just confused, having a really hard time focusing, that his blood sugar is probably too low. And I know he was in a big hurry, but I'm like, you've got to drink a protein shake and take your medicine before you leave, because I worry about him. And so I made those real quick. We bought soy milk. I told you guys that, and it's working out just fine. And it is about $1 cheaper. That's probably Bradley saying he's on his way home. Ho ho. That's Cece. I'm so weird, I know it. I can't help it. Let's see. Yep. So anyway, did that, and then, I'm talking with Linda, I was texting her and then found out, they didn't have, I don't want to take up her time with her family, like her daughter and stuff. But her daughter had to go into work today. Her daughter's got the greatest name in the world. It's Teresa. Yeah. But, and I kind of joke with Teresa and stuff because I hear it in the background and stuff. She's a real nice gal, just like her mom. And, but anyway, I joke with her and, let me tell you guys a little bit more. And, so I called Linda and stuff. And then, I just really didn't want to do the full cleaning thing today. I don't know. I just wanted to mess with my 5D some and talking to Linda, and she had gotten in some 5D kits that she'd been doing lately too. And so I found this movie on Netflix called The Astronaut's Wife, and I'm sure that you guys have all probably watched it. It's under the thriller category on Netflix. And it's got Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. I probably said her name wrong, but you know who I mean. Very, very good movie. Very good movie. So I told Linda, I texted her, I'm like, well, I'm only 15 minutes into the movie, so, because she hadn't watched it. And I said, so why don't you watch it and do 5D too? Come do 5D with me. And it was just kind of nice. One of the things I miss is when my girls were younger, when they were, little girls and stuff, we would always do crafts. We were always doing crafts. And I mean, you know, I love doing craft day with them, and we'd get out the paper and, or whatever we were working on and stuff, and then we'd watch horror movies, and I always enjoyed that so much. And that is one thing I miss is being able to do that. So, if Linda and I lived closer together, or like Sunshine, or, so many other people, Angie, we would be doing arts or crafts and watching movies, and that kind of fun stuff. So, but it's meant to be. I will meet somebody who, likes to do crafts and similar to me, someday. If not, I've got some great friends that I call and stuff. So that's always fun. It's always a lot of fun, you know. So it's just kind of nice to think that somebody's either doing some art and you're doing art, or some crafts and you're doing crafts, you know. Heck, we don't even have to do the same kind of stuff. Just sitting and working on crafts and watching movies, or grilling or fishing together. It's like I love to get Sunshine out here and we go fishing on the bay here, you know. She's a town girl like I am. That's pretty cool. I really love that little gal a lot. She's just sweet as can be, but she's a no bullshitter too. So if you ever get a chance, go check out Sunshine Jennifer Cook. And then if you're interested, I don't know if she still has them for sale or not, but she did have um, some crocheted like ponchos and stuff, and some other stuff for sale. And I can't remember for the life of me what her Facebook page is. Maybe if you're watching Sunshine, put below what that Facebook page is where you have that stuff for sale, or just, you can just chime in and tell people to contact you, and uh, also, don't forget that I have stuff in my Etsy. I don't really have much knitwear stuff for sale. A few things. I've got a lot of paintings for sale. And Linda, my best friend, has some beautiful doll dresses, and two of them have matching sweaters, and they are just darling as can be. So if you're looking, to be getting a gift for somebody that's going to have a baby, she'd be your gal. So anyway, that's all we got going on today, really. Brad's on his way home, which I'm excited for, and just try and keep cool. It's been a hot one today. It's been quite hot. And then tomorrow's our anniversary. Be 29 years. So anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and I know I don't have anything new to report about the family situation. So, I don't know. You know, and I'm working on feeling better. I'm having some pretty severe stomach issues still, and also having, I think I have a bladder infection. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to have to go into the doctor and get antibiotics for that or not. So anyway, love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.